Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Siyat coming back with another video. Before I start off, I would like to give all praises and highest honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Mukakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and the teachers of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to the sincere Akiyam across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. Shalom. So today I want to make a quick video concerning a testimony that I have. Okay, because when things like this happen, it gives you a wake-up call like, hey, the Most High is not playing, man. The time is almost up, you know? Because here it is. There is like, a childhood friend of my mother who I see him basically as my, you can call him my uncle. I haven't spoken to him for a while. Now, I heard that a few weeks ago he was a little bit, looking for Islam, asking questions about that to one of my nephews, one of my other uncles, I mean. So then it came to pass that, fast forward, I tried to contact him to tell him like, hey, we Hebrew Israelites, the name of our God is Yahweh, the name of his son is Yahweh Shai. Okay, we the people of the Bible, the chosen ones, if you listen to what the Most High says, we get blessed. If we don't listen, we basically get rough consequences with it. So he just answered like, okay, he said like, okay, that's deep, man. I sent him a few memos, with the information, and he answered and said, okay, that is deep. And then I left it. Now 2 weeks later, I see him again at my auntie's place. Now coming to find out that in the 2 weeks after we spoke about the truth, about Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that all of a sudden his grandmother had a stroke, and one of the sons of his grandmother, or one of the sons of daughters of his family member had died, and the mother of his wife was in the hospital also, This all happened just the 2 weeks after we spoke, and what is even more crazy about it, the video stopped. So what is even more crazy about it is that the 31st of March, I messaged him, sent him a message. Then 1 day later, at 1 April, the 1st of April, he responded, and then I told him about the truth. And then I believe like the 1st of April or the 2nd of April, the thing happened with his grandmother, he said. And then all that happened in the same week. Now yesterday I saw him again, and we talked, a little bit concerning the truth. And I told him like, hey, I don't think it's a coincidence, man, what is happening to you. At the same time that I tell you the name of the Lord, and who we are. So now he dropped me off somewhere. He was sitting in the car. He dropped me off yesterday. Now today I hear that his stepfather died, man. His stepfather died. That is crazy, man. Okay. So the Most High is not playing, man. It's a very scary thing to fall in the hands of the living power, like the scripture says in, let me see, the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. You should be very afraid of him. Okay. Now, sometimes people get taken away from this world, not because they've lived wickedly, but because the Most High might spare them for some tribulations to come. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 9. But wisdom is the gray hair unto men, and an unspotted life is old age. He pleased the Most High, and was beloved of him, so that living among sinners, he was translated. So the person that is pleasing the Most High, but lives among sinners, is translated, to the heavens. Basically, his spirit gets taken away. He basically gets killed, Yea, speedily was he taken away, so his soul was taken away from this earth. Why? Lest that wickedness should alter his understanding, or the Zid Bakal his soul. So the Most High was like, nah, man, if I let you live like this, with these people around you, with this negative energy around you, they are gonna, shift your mind towards doing evil, towards sinning. So the Most High took away your soul, you know. It might seem like it's a horrible thing, but actually the Most High had mercy on this person, man. I'm not saying in this situation, but I'm just explaining that not always when somebody dies at a young age, or dies, does it mean that it's because they lived wicked. Look at the prophets. They did the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and still were killed in, horrible ways. You see? We're gonna read to verse 14. For the bewitching of naughtiness doeth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doeth undermine the simple mind. He, being made perfect in a short time, fulfilled a long time. For his soul pleased the Lord. Therefore hasted he to take him away from among the wicked. So the Lord hasted to take a person's soul away that is living good. And the Most High is looking at it like, I'm not gonna let you live any longer among these wicked people, and might even show mercy to that person for the things that are going to happen, in Jacob's trouble and things like that. You see, that person might receive a merciful death. This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up this in their minds, that his grace and mercy is with his saints, that he had respect unto his chosen. So if you die in this truth, the Most High has not forsaken you. He might have had mercy on you for things that would happen in the near future, man. Okay? So, going back to the story, that the Most High is not playing. And this was a testimony like, hey, man, the time is running up, man. Okay, we have to wake up right now and stay awake. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 10. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. So now is the highest time to awake out of that sleep state of mind, that naive mindset. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Yeah, man, all these prophecies coming to pass. World War III is rising up. Okay, the MOTB, from Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, is already out there, and this is gonna come and be spread, across the world. No buying, no selling without a device. The prophecies are coming to pass, man. So we're in the last days, man. So we also gotta pray that we stay on this path, man, because you never know when it's your time. Okay. There was another picture I saw that said, like, if you wake up another day, that means that the Most High, still has plans for you and still is not done with you. So you gotta keep on continuing, even though you might stress and be like, hey, I'm done of this, done with this wicked kingdom, man. Okay, so this is like a wake up, like a warning, like, hey, we gotta stay sharp, man. Okay, this is not a coincidence that happened to my uncle. You see, so with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who are spreading this knowledge in truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. Khan Shalom.